Alright, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and we got a flight coming up here departing from SAZS and landing over at SCPQ. So I think we're going to go from Argentina back into Chile, or southern Chile. So this is what we're doing. We're going to do a daytime flight here just because we've been doing nighttime flights lately. So appreciate you tuning in, appreciate the love and support. We are in the Cessna Citation CJ4 for now. We may be changing that soon, but we will see. We're going to go ahead and start this flight and get this thing going. So here we go.
Hello, Captain. Nice to see you again. From dispatch to transporter, let's take these passengers to their destination.
Bariloche Tower, Cessna November 11 Tree, 61.
The passengers are ready to board. I hope you have plenty of room. It looks like they have gone crazy at the duty-free shop. Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off. Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, we got our thumbnail and we got everything set up here. So we adjusted our heading, we turned on our seatbelt and safety passenger lights, and we got our pre-altitude set. So nothing left to do but take off the parking brake, and we'll go ahead and go.
Have a safe trip. We hope you enjoyed your stay here. We'll look forward to welcoming you back soon.
Cessna Tree 61 contact is ISA center on 124.1. Good day.
Going to 124.1, Cessna Tree 61. Isa Center, Cessna November 11 Tree 61 is at 4,700 climbing 10,000. Cessna November 11 Tree 61 is Isa Center, QNH 102 Tree. Radar contact. Continue to dash 41S, 72W. Cessna Tree 61, climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00, Cessna Tree 61.
crossing over 22,800 feet, going to 30,000. Speed still looks strong at 26. Get altitude.
Altitude.
Leveling out at 30,000. Reducing throttle. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are at cruising altitude of 30,000, and we will pause this and resume once we get a little later on in our flight. So appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you in a minute. Alright, we are about midway through our flight here, and we are going to head on over to waypoint Mike Oscar November, which is just on the other side of this lake over here. It's going to be about up there. We head back into the cabin here so that we can actually see or hear. Can we see the lake if we do that? No, we cannot. So, still got a little bit of mountain range over there, a little bit of snow caps. And when we head on over to Mike Oscar November, we will pause the video once again, so hold on tight. Alright, interesting enough, they're asking us to descend and maintain 8,200.
Descend and maintain 8,200, Cessna Tree 61.
here's our flight plan here, and we're going to come across like right in between these two lakes. There's Mike Oscar November waypoint, and we're descending and maintaining 8200, so that's right after this mountain range here. So it could be. Ground level's only at roughly about 355 feet above sea level. And the airport that we're landing at sits at 510 feet. So it seems kind of weird because we've still got a little bit of ways to go for the airport, but roughly 84 nautical miles. So I don't know, we'll see if they have us increase our elevation again. But for now, everything seems to be going well. Alright, now that we made our turn over at Mike Oscar November, we're going to go ahead and just pause the video, and we'll tune back in once we get a little closer to the airport. So until then, here we go.
Transition. Clear to AMPIP.
Descend and maintain 4,000, expect RNAV runway 17 approach via AMPIP transition. Clear to AMPIP, Cessna Tree 61.
Cessna Tree 61. Contact tower on 118.4 when inbound.
Altitude.
Tower on 118.4, Cessna Tree 61. Tower, Cessna November 11 Tree 61, 19 miles northeast. Inbound RNAV runway 17 approach.
Cessna November 11 Tree 61, Tower. QNH 1026, cleared RNAV runway 17 approach.
Cleared RNAV runway 17 approach, Cessna Tree 61.
Altitude.
Alright, so a lot going on there. We're descending and maintaining 4,000 feet. We got clear to approach, not clear to land, but we are getting there. We are about 19 nautical miles away from the airport. And we're coming in for landing in runway number 17. And looking at the airport here, the runway, or the taxiway A is sitting just at the end of the runway over on the right hand side. So there we have it. We are following the new instructed flight pattern or landing pattern. Wheels down. Make our turn towards the airport. Once again, we were landing over in SCPQ. Descend down to about 1,500. I was wondering if that was the airport there. It just might be. flaps. Increase our vertical speed allowance.
Altitude. Altitude.
Go down to 1100.
Altitude.
Cessna Tree 61, wind 182 at 16, clear to land runway 17.
Clear to land runway 17, Cessna Tree 61.
Alright, we got clear to land. And that is the runway. We are sitting pretty good.
Autopilot.
Alright, we're taking autopilot off. Take full control. Speed's looking good at 125, 130.
Touchdown.
Alright. Pretty smooth landing there.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Cessna Tree 61, exit runway when able.
Go ahead and head on over to taxiway A.
Cessna Tree 61, contact ground on 121.6.
Contact ground.
Going to 121.6, Cessna Tree 61.
take off. So we'll leave it at that. But we'll just follow this down over here, get our parking. They got a fuel station, another airplane here. Looks like a little small airplane, a little private airplane. Looks like a Beechcraft maybe. We'll go ahead and take that parking spot there with this van here. Alright, so with that we will shut our engines down.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
Alright, so let's see. We go to log. Sort by date here. So landing was 117. So very nice landing. Once NeoFly is done, we will continue on, and we are currently sitting at 24.4 million.
Transporter from dispatch. Another passenger mission completed. Thanks, and bye.
Alright, so once again guys, do appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.